But, you know, the one thing that Ruby didn't have that was created a handicap for me most of my life. Ruby didn't have an education, but Ruby had tons of common sense, integrity, honesty. Those, I'd rather have those than math.
Yes.
Ruby,
because that's character.
Absolutely, and you can get the other stuff wherever you know it is.
Right.
But Ruby had tons of integrity, and she didn't take any stuff from anybody either. Just being just because she was a domestic never meant that people could tell her what to do. Ruby used to go clean people's houses, and they would stay home and watch Ruby work, but only once, and they wouldn't finish that. But look, Ruby, they hired Ruby. You don't clean your house, then you clean your house. But
wow.
They hired Ruby because that's what she did, and she was the best. And she had nothing but integrity, hard work, and Ruby had values that went so deep, man.
African Americans couldn't sit in the front of the bus.
And Ruby came on, she sat on the front. I followed Ruby. I knew what my role was, do what Ruby does. And so the bus driver told Ruby, he didn't ask Ruby, he told Ruby she had to move to the back. Ruby might as well have been deaf. She didn't budge. And I'm just scared as hell. You know, I'm just as scared as hell because, you know, this is the South, deep South, and I know. And Ruby did not move. And then he started threatening her. Ruby still did not move. Ruby was a proud woman. She was a smart woman. She was a damn hard worker. And there were a couple of military men, African American. And so the gentleman that was trying to drive Ruby and I to the back of the bus, you know, they were not dumb guys. Because, you know, these guys were just finished them. And so the bus driver wasn't really a dumb guy either. He took his bus.
He sat down and
started
drove the bus.
On his journey.
Did what he came to work to do, drive the bus. Not mess with them black men.
Yeah, but no, so Ruby did not have the formal education, but Ruby had character, and Ruby did not spare the rod.
My mom was like, what?
Yeah,
was like, okay.
So, but you know, I am thankful for Ruby because I've had a wonderful life, but the person, my values and who I am and not allowing people to, Ruby implanted in me that I was somebody long before Martin Luther King Jr. told people that you are somebody. Yeah, Ruby made sure I understood that without saying it. And as I got older, it became more evident just how powerful Ruby really was. Just how proud she was also. And just how smart she was, even though she did not have a diploma. And by her actions, she taught me that it didn't matter anything else, but I had value. And she was not an educated woman by any stretch of the imagination, but she was the most educated person I ever